Hi, Richard Cole again. Rich is talking. There is so much going on. I can't believe it. I figure each day maybe there's nothing to talk about, but here we are today. What's worrying me is Harris is doing very, very well in all of the polls. 63% of the Democrats strongly approve of her. Democrats is half the country, so that goes well for her. She's raised, I don't know, $250 million or something. Uh, it's just amazing what's going on. Trump, on the other hand, is doing what he shouldn't have done. I said back in 2020, it was his to lose. And he came up to the task and he lost it because of his mouth. He would not shut up. He likes to call people names and everything. That stuff worked in 2016 when he was brand new and people were fed up with things, and to get a non-politician in. But Trump is considered a politician now. I don't care what he says, he's a politician. I'm a guy that's supporting Trump because I'm supporting the Republicans, not him. After he was almost shot, we had that picture where he's got his fist up and he's got the American flag behind him. He could have moved forward with a sympathy vote there and simply talked about the issues. There are a lot of issues to talk about. Gas prices, the cost of groceries. Everybody's telling me how expensive that is. I'm one guy, so I don't really notice it so much. But people with a family of 3 or 4, it's very, very costly for them. The inflation factor that doesn't get talked about enough, and Trump should talk about it. It was 1.4% when Biden took over. He moved it up to 9%. That meant everything went up to 9%. Then the inflation came down to 3%. That doesn't mean prices drop. That 3% compounds on top of the 9%. That means prices are still going up. I wish they would try to get that across to the public. They don't do it. And the public thinks, oh good, prices are coming down. They're not. Just a little example of the support for Harris. Here's something you'll see which surprised me. Well, get a load of this. This is a Harris rally down in the Villages. I would have thought that would be heavily conservative down there, but here it is. Well, again, it's Trump's election to lose, or to win. It's his to lose, and I'm worried. I'm very, very worried. I hope somebody gets on to him, and I hope he would listen to his advisors. Just stick with the speeches they wrote for him, and they're up there for him to see. Well, the other thing that's news is Biden has come up with the Supreme Court changes that he wants. He wants to change term limits. Right now, they're just in there for lifetime. And he wants to change the ethics, meaning they're getting gifts from people and they don't report it. Clarence Thomas, I guess, has been the one mostly doing this. And they want immunity changed so that there is none. So if a president commits some crime while he's in office, he does not have immunity from it. This is difficult stuff to do. To change something like this almost means it's a amendment to the Constitution. Amendment to the Constitution requires, I think it's 2/3 of Congress. Someone like Chris out there might be able to correct me on this. 2/3 of Congress and 3/4 of the states to ratify an amendment to the Constitution. It's very difficult to do that. Some of it, like immunity, Congress might be able to do that without amending the Constitution, but not sure. Trump is trying to challenge the birthright citizenship. That's where people could move here from another country, and then a baby gets born in this country. They're automatically a citizen. And then they have the right to keep their family here, and that's how people are getting in. He wants to change that and get rid of that. But the definition of an American citizen in the Constitution written by our founders. It says if you're here, if you're either naturalized or born here, you're a citizen. That's a tough one to change too. I understand why he doesn't like it, but I really think if we could control the border better, a lot of that wouldn't happen. The people wouldn't be able to get in to have a baby in this country. Okay, we're going to call it quits right there. I appreciate your sending me any comments that you have. There's a lot going on. You'll be having another one of these podcasts very soon. Thanks.